WebFox here, doing the free movie review on Tower Heist. Saw this movie just a little over a week ago, and I did enjoy it. This movie stars Ben Stiller, Eddie Murphy, Casey Affleck, Alan Alda, Matthew Broderick, and some other names and faces that you may recognize from other stuff. Now, I just want to say that I did find this movie to be funny. Probably not the funniest movie, but then again, it's hard to get good comedy nowadays. As I was watching one movie reviewer's video review on it, he said that he didn't find it funny at all, but I sort of disagree with him on that. As it turns out, what I found from that review is that this movie was originally going to be Eddie Murphy oriented with a bunch of other African American comedians robbing from the Trump Tower, but Hollywood apparently changed that, which I think is good, because I tried to watch Soul Plane, and I've accidentally seen a couple minutes of Barbershop on TV, and those types of movies are not funny at all. Well, except for the Friday movies. Those were pretty good. But as for this, I did find it funny. I did like it. But was it really worth seeing it in the movies? Well, there's this one scene in the third act that I felt actually worked quite well in the theater, with the dark light, with the darkness and the light coming off the screen and the sounds all around. In the third act, that part felt good. But as for the rest of it, you pretty much just rent it or something. I must say, it's good to see Eddie Murphy sort of go back to his roots of early movies. But then again, this whole movie does seem a bit like, almost like a remake of Trading Places from that one that starred Eddie Murphy and Dan Aykroyd. So really, if you've seen that movie, which was a better movie, then you don't really need to see this. And I believe that the writing happens to overlap itself, as there are many jokes in this movie, and some of them will get covered up by other jokes, either by too many people talking, or the fact that the crowd will probably be laughing at the previous joke, not being able to hear the next joke. And with Alan Alda as the villain was, I believe, a bad choice, because I've seen him in so much other work and stuff that I don't see him as a bad guy. I see him as Alan Alda, and he's just awesome. And for you ladies, within about the first minute of the movie, you get to see him with his shirt off. So I found this movie to be funny. Not the funniest. Don't know what's the funniest for this year. But then again, I've only seen a few comedies this year, which include Arthur, 30 Minutes or Less, and now this. I think this is probably the lesser of the films, but then again, you got all these nice stars in it. This movie's probably worth a rental, or maybe a little less.